Abigail is a remarkable figure in the Bible, known for her wisdom and discernment. Her story, which involves an act of great intelligence and courage, has captivated readers for generations. Number 1. Her story. Abigail, a wise woman from the Bible, played a pivotal role in the life of King David. Her story is a testament to her intelligence, compassion, and unwavering faith. Abigail was the wife of Nabal, a wealthy and harsh man living in the town of Maon. She was known for her beauty and exceptional wisdom. One day, David and his men were in the wilderness, and they came to Nabal's estate seeking provisions. David's request was met with disdain by Nabal, who refused to help. Abigail, hearing of her husband's rash decision, knew the consequences would be dire. She took immediate action, gathering generous provisions and setting out to meet David and his men. Upon encountering David, Abigail fell at his feet and pleaded for forgiveness, acknowledging her husband's foolishness. She spoke eloquently, urging David not to take vengeance into his own hands. David was deeply moved by Abigail's wisdom and humility. He recognized that God had sent her to prevent him from committing a rash act. Abigail returned to her home after her encounter with David, finding Nabal feasting and drunk. She wisely chose to wait until the next day to tell him about her actions. When Abigail revealed her actions to Nabal, his heart failed him, and he died just 10 days later. Upon Nabal's death, David sent for Abigail, and she became one of his wives, sharing in his journey as a future king of Israel. Number 2. Her legacy. Abigail's story showcases her intelligence, quick thinking, and courage. She is remembered as a woman of great wisdom and a key figure in David's life. The story of Abigail is a compelling example of a woman who used her wisdom to prevent conflict and ensure a more peaceful and prosperous future. Her legacy endures as an inspiration to all who value wisdom and grace. Number 3. The secret of marriage. Although Abigail is a wise woman, how could David marry her? From David's point of view, how could he find her attractiveness? David was impressed by Abigail for several significant reasons. 1. Wisdom and diplomacy. Abigail displayed exceptional wisdom and diplomatic skills. When she intervened to prevent a conflict between David and her husband, Nabal, she recognized the grave consequences of Nabal's actions and took immediate steps to resolve the situation peacefully. 2. Courage. Abigail's courage was evident in her willingness to confront David and his armed men, who were intent on taking revenge. She approached David with humility, acknowledging her husband's folly, and pleaded for forgiveness. 3. Generosity. Abigail's generosity was apparent in the provisions she brought for David and his men. Her actions demonstrated kindness and compassion toward them, despite her husband's rudeness. 4. Respect. Abigail showed respect for David as a future king of Israel. She referred to him as, "my Lord," and expressed her belief that God would establish his dynasty. 5. Humility. Abigail displayed humility when she fell at David's feet and took the blame for her husband's actions. She did not defend or excuse Nabal's behavior but instead took responsibility for making amends. 6. Persuasion. Abigail's eloquence and persuasive speech left a profound impact on David. Her words convinced him to change his course of action and forego revenge. David recognized that Abigail possessed qualities that were not only rare but also highly desirable in a wife and partner. Her wisdom, courage, humility, and kindness made a deep impression on him. After Nabal's death, David sent for Abigail, and she became one of his wives. Their union was not only a testament to her exceptional character, but also a reflection of the respect and admiration David had for her. Abigail's story serves as a powerful example of the positive influence that wisdom, courage, and grace can have on those around us. Number 4. Lessons from Abigail. 1. A wise heroine. Abigail is celebrated as a woman of exceptional wisdom in the Bible. 2. Conflict resolution. Her story highlights the importance of diplomacy and conflict resolution in challenging situations. 3. Courageous stand. Abigail's willingness to intervene in a dangerous situation demonstrates her courage and conviction. 4. Quick thinking. She acted swiftly and decisively to avert a potential tragedy. 5. David's recognition. Her wisdom earned the respect and admiration of the future King David. 6. Faithful to her values. Abigail's actions were guided by her principles and faith. 7. A woman of compassion. Her compassion is evident in her efforts to protect her household. 8. Empowering women. Abigail's story empowers women by showcasing the impact they can have through wisdom and bravery. 9. Lesson in leadership. Her leadership in a crisis offers valuable lessons for leaders and decision-makers. 10. Enduring legacy. Abigail's story continues to inspire and resonate with those who appreciate intelligence, grace, and moral courage. As a remarkable figure and heroine in the Bible, Abigail is known for her wisdom and discernment. Her story, which involves an act of great intelligence and courage, has captivated readers for generations.